Hello guys and welcome back to another weekly special video. So what we have here is our Nifty's chart on a weekly time frame. As you can see here, this is a weekly time frame of a Nifty. So as you can see here from a longer time frame perspective and from last many weeks, you see all these pullback swing highs and lows. Okay, so all this was definitely looking higher. So on a longer term, on a very longer term, we are towards the upper side because you see all these swing reactions, all the swing lows, they are still in intact. See, this is the time around March last year, we have taken support from the same previous swing low, and we have seen a breakout from there. And again, here we have a small pullback, but after this, we have immediately seen this high breakout, so it's in an uptrend. So here we have a pullback there. Okay, so here we have seen a breakout. So on a longer time frame, on a major trend beyond a weekly chart, it's definitely looking uh, bullish. But based on the candlestick patterns, let's see. Last week we have, this is the happened week, but that's the week before. So what happened the week before was, you see these two candles put together. See, first of all, this candle itself, it's a hanging man, and followed by that we have got a red candle. So both these candles put together is giving us a bearish implication. So this is a bearish engulfing pattern on a weekly time frame. Okay, this is a bearish engulfing pattern, so which is telling us that there is some trouble at this level. But at the same time, we cannot tell that, see, if on a weekly chart before week it was definitely bearish, but based on last week's price action, if you see, uh, this is a green candle. This is the latest price action of the Nifty. So here it is a green candle, but we cannot again say that it has overcome this bearish implications whatever we had, because this is not enough for us to see, to believe that the Nifty will start moving upwards from there. So when will we get that sort of confidence is when we see a close above that, definitely. But also, if it is coming down, we are not yet at a major support level. So looking down, so this becomes your a recent a swing reaction, which may likely give some sort of support for the Nifty. So here that's not the case. So whenever we see a bearish engulfing pattern, we know, as by the rules of candlestick patterns, the high of these two, okay, should become the resistance. So now this is going to act as a resistance area for the Nifty. So if the Nifty wants to rise towards the upper side, then keep an eye on this level, definitely. But if it's towards the downside, your major reaction, your major support area is definitely this. But on even if you see a even bigger fall, we have already these blue trend lines that is drawn. So both these are tentative trend lines what we have here. So this, based on these 2 points, we have this area, and based on these 2 points, we have this tentative trend line drawn. So that's in order to see Nifty falling that much, that's going to be a very rare scenario. But here on a weekly chart, it's definitely on a very major time frame, it's bullish. But from the last couple of weeks, we have started to see some trouble. And also, if you notice this peak, okay, so if you start to notice this peak, we have already crossed that peak and seen a close below that, beneath that, you see there. And if you notice, if you just zoom in a bit to get a greater detail, see here, we haven't seen a green candle getting closed above that. So another green candle there, a strong green candle maybe like that, then in that case, we can have some belief that the bank Nifty may sorry, the Nifty may rise, but considering this as the resistance area. But until that happens, let's wait and watch. So right now, it's not we have started to see some pullback, but we want another green candle on a weekly time frame to believe that we are going to rise very sharply. Okay, so that's one point here about the Nifty on a weekly time frame. So if I think there is enough, I think, yeah, we have covered enough detail. Okay, so you can also consider it like this. See here, you have seen there was some momentum, you have seen a pullback, and then you have seen a breakout, which is a genuine breakout here, and then we are at the same level approximately. So here it may retest this swing, and after the one more candle, if you see a one more green candle, then that's a very healthy sign. There is a greater possibility uh, for the Nifty to go beyond this peak. Okay, but let's wait and see whether that's going to happen or not. That's the weekly chart of Nifty. So let's quickly change this to the daily time frame and see how Nifty is looking on a daily time frame. So here we have the daily time frame, and I'm just trying to remove this. Yeah, here you can see here it's a bit different. Okay, so here, okay, it was in a decent downtrend. Okay, it was in a decent downtrend, and it has also seen a breakout. Let me remove all these drawings and just redraw it based on the daily chart. So here, based on this reaction, we have drawn this. And recently, couple of days back, we have seen a breakout, but the follow through candle after that is not very strong. It was just mild, and after that we have seen a close above this, which means that the Nifty is positive again. And after that we have seen even stronger candle with a higher high, higher close. And you see, even in despite of the fact that it has opened a gap low from this particular day, the only thing here is, see, the the lows are a little lower here, but apart from that, other three parameters, your close, high, are sorry, other two parameters, your highs are compared in this 2 days, your latest day high is high, and your close is also significantly higher than your last previous working day. And see, we have holiday today, that's Monday, right? So we have only few days to cover. We have a limited time in this period because of the holiday. So holy so we have very less time to move towards the upper side, but on a daily time frame, it's definitely looking strong here at this zone. Okay, it's definitely looking stronger with this zone. So now, if it is stronger, then on the upper side we have that as our limit. On the lower side, obviously, we have this zone along with this low as important level for the Nifty. Okay, so as of now, it's on a daily time frame, it's looking decently bullish. So make mark these levels as your important levels on your daily chart, and then we can trade accordingly. But always remember that your your intraday highs and lows that you mark are going to play a significant role in your trading. If you are, because see, every one of us, majority of us are intraday traders, right? So for an intraday trader, all these major trends will definitely not going to help make good profits. In fact, what's going to help a lot is you should mark your intraday levels on your daily 5 minute time frame if you are a 5 minute trader, or a 15-minute time frame if you are a 15-minute trader. Okay, let's now quickly change our chart to the Bank Nifty. But before doing that, please hit the like button if you are liking our content, and also subscribe to our channel if you haven't subscribed to our channel. So that being said, we are already here on a Bank Nifty time frame, but let me change it to the weekly time frame. Yes, here we have the weekly time frame of the Bank Nifty on a very it's very evident here that you see, based on all these reactions, we are able to draw this trend line which is rising towards the upper side. And last week's candle, despite the fact that, in fact, last week we have discussed this as a bearish implications, but you see, it is strongly, it's looking like it's taking support at a meaningful location. So here, even here, it's the same scenario. If you see one more a green candle there, if you see one more green candle there, then it's definitely a good sign for the Bank Nifty to look for the levels which are the upper side. But the only thing is, see, this now is going to act as resistance, because this is a swing, recent swing high, and immediately after that you have another swing reaction that is coming from the left. So these two are the zones which may act like resistance for the bank nifty. So until you see a break above that with a confirmation candle on a daily time frame, we cannot be extremely bullish about that. But in order to break that belief and to look towards the downside, what we need is, since this is the major support towards the downside, the nearest support, to look towards the downside, then if your bank nifty weekly candle, if it is anywhere below this zone, then that means that bank nifty is in serious trouble. But that's not the case now. So that's very rare to happen. But if that happens, you have to be on your toes to take action according to that new moment. So on a weekly time frame here, bank nifty is looking reasonably bullish than your nifty, because in your nifty location is not that great, and here location is somewhat favoring the movement for the bank nifty. Now let's quickly change it to the daily time frame on a bank nifty chart. So here we have the bank nifty chart. So just like nifty, here also we have seen a gap up opening here, in spite of seeing a doji candle there, we have seen a good green candle. But this has failed to give us a higher high. The only positive parameter here based on these two candles is your close is definitely higher. But we can see that there is some interest in the bank nifty to rise towards the upper side. But we have to see, we have to wait and watch until you see a breakout from that high, because looks like that high is creating some problem. But if you see a gap up opening and then a small pullback and some candlestick pattern there, reversal sign there, then it's going to have a really it's going to give us very good momentum towards the upper side. But towards the bottom side, you now this has become your new swing reaction. So if you see any close below this level with a confirmation candle, then the bank nifty is in trouble for sure. So that's it above the bank nifty and nifty about your on your weekly chart, on your daily chart. Let's quickly see how is the price action for the last working day of the bank nifty and nifty very quickly. Okay, so as we can see here, okay, so as we can see here, see, this is very quickly we can notice that this is a variation of a pattern called piercing pattern. So from there it has seen a momentum towards the, it has seen a rise, okay, and from there it has seen an absolute sideways momentum towards the close. So this zone, this two lines, if you mark and if you see that as a zone, this zone is going to act as an important resistance if it is coming, if the bank nifty starts to come from the downside. But if it is opening gap up and if it is seeing any strong reversal signs here while coming down, then we can expect a good momentum towards the upper side. But be ready to face the surprises, because we cannot say this is what is exactly going to happen. In fact, no one can ever tell that. But please pay attention to this zone as much as possible, because there is a number of, there are so many number of candles here struck in this zone. So this is definitely going to act as an important key level for the bank nifty, either in the form of support if it is coming from the top, or either in the form of resistance if it is coming from the bottom. So pay attention to that. That's one level we should be carefully watching. So wait for your intraday levels to form, and then notice your key important candlestick patterns at important locations, and then take action accordingly. So let's quickly now change it to the nifty chart to see what's it's looking like on a last working days. Yes, here, yeah, it's almost a similar situation. Here you have seen a gap down opening, so from there you have seen nifty sharply rise, but it is not exactly sideways momentum. It's gradually trying to rise towards the upper side. But during the close, it has seen some selling pressure and it stopped there. So here also you should consider, this level is, this line is looking already broken. So if you see a breakdown, so gap down opening, and if you see a pullback and if you see any negative implications there, then you can target towards the downside. But if you see a gap up opening, and then either in both the cases, either if you see gap up opening or gap down opening, you should mark your intraday swing highs and lows first, and then take actions accordingly. And always pay enough attention to your risk versus reward ratio, and only pick those trades which are in favor to your risk versus reward ratio. And don't trade in too many lots. Always try to be consistent with your trading quantity. I recommend you to trade with only one lot until you are profitable for at least 3 months, and then move your game forward. That's it, guys. Hope you have learned something from today's video. And if you like our content, as I asked you before, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet. See you in another video. Until then, happy trading. Thank you.